everyone. I know for Wednesday this is probably a weird video. Then again, I have just no consistency whatsoever. Like, I tried to stay consistent. That didn't work. But in front of me here, I have two keychains. And funny story, I actually got these free when I was at the Lego store picking up my Mos Eisley Canteen on May 4th, along with Barracuda Bay, which, very nice. Mos Eisley was mine, and then my dad bought himself the Barracuda Bay. It sits in my room because, like, that's basically where all the Lego stuff is, and, like, he's still doing renovation stuff. Doesn't matter. What does matter is that I got both of these. Well, technically we got one each because we were both there. Fun experience waiting in line, trust me. If you're waiting in line, it's, like, one of the best things. I'm just kidding, but, you know, these are pretty nice. I will say, I do very much prefer the Star Destroyer rather than the Luke's Landspeeder. But who doesn't love a good Luke's Landspeeder? Am I right? Okay, I'm just gonna, like, toss that away for a bit. But as a concept, I am not very interested in keychains. If I'm being honest, I'm not a person who's, like, heavily keychain oriented where I have, like, 500 keychains on my key set. Even though I don't have, like, that many keys on my keychain, but, like, regardless, I think this one's very nice. You know, I see very many practical uses in owning a keychain, whether it's to distinguish certain things, you know, help you find things. I think they're great. And I think, you know, having, like, a Lego one or two isn't a bad investment. I know that they're a little bit more pricey than you might suspect them to be at, like, I think, what is it? It's, like, $6 for, like, a keychain. And then there's also the bag tags. But I think, like, getting one of these isn't, like, a terrible investment. Like, I understand if you want to go ahead and buy, like, a set, because I have multiple of them in, like, the bag, but, like, okay, well, this one's a bit big, but, like, let's go with, like, a Microfighter, right? I have a few of these, like, Millennium Falcon Microfighter. That's pretty big. You can't really be too subtle. Like, I mean, if you want to go out in public and be a bit subtle about your Lego collecting, I feel like a keychain is a great idea, because, like, you know, this definitely looks somewhat reasonably like a Star Destroyer, and it's like, hey, that's kind of cool. You know, you could use it as a conversation starter or something. And so that's why I think these keychains are very nice. They're definitely high quality. I do think that the minifigs are a bit iffier on that, but at least these builds, because I do have two minifigure ones. They're not Star Wars related, but you get the picture. I do definitely think that these builds are a bit more interesting. Now, I am heavily biased because I do really like this Star Destroyer design, and I wouldn't be too opposed to it actually returning in, like, a set that would require something to be this small. Like, potentially we could get a few of these if they ever remake the Super Star Destroyer, which I think would be pretty nice to get, like, a few of these included in there. Just a suggestion. But hey, that was kind of my thing on keychains. Bit different. I don't normally ramble on about just random things in the Lego space, because normally I'm just, like, talking about MOCs or reviewing a set of sorts, but I felt, you know, let's go and talk about something simple, and so that's kind of where I'm leaving this. I'm passing the mic over to everybody in the comments. If you want to add something to this discussion, you're welcome to. Go ahead. I'll be responding to comments as I always try to do. Might not work out that best, considering commenting is pretty low on my videos. I don't like I encourage commenting. I don't necessarily, I'm not like holding you up at gunpoint to go and comment. That's not what I'm trying to do. But, you know, it's nice from time to time. So if you feel like doing that, go ahead. But that's going to wrap it up for this episode. And see you next time, whenever that'll be.